This system utilizes the WooCommerce e-commerce system, which is a very advanced and user-friendly e-commerce system, also very reliable. It is constantly being developed and it constantly updated. So let's go ahead and take a look at the WooCommerce system. Here in the WordPress administrative dashboard, you're going to see two portions to the WooCommerce system, which is just going to say WooCommerce and products. Products, as you can imagine, is for your product catalog. It's everything you're going to want for your product catalog. A list of products, the ability to add products, product categories. You can preset tags for products, shipping classes which aren't used in the system because the shipping is really direct in the system. Global add-ons, once again, something that's not used in this system, but it is used for individual products, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the individual product add-ons later. And attributes, which are used for variable products, and we will get to that when we go over variable products. Up here in WooCommerce, you'll see we have orders, reports, coupons, setting, and system status, and they are just like what they sound like. This is the interface to take a look at orders, the interface to take a look at reports, to take a look and edit coupons, the primary settings of the WooCommerce system, and what's the current status of the WooCommerce system. Let's go ahead and take a look at orders. The most important thing in the system, of course, is getting orders. And you'll see we have one order here. It was for a total of $32. It was from Mr. Tony Cardwell. You see we have his billing address, his shipping address. You'll see that it was billed via credit card. His shipping was via free shipping because the order was, well, at this time it wasn't available, but it would get free shipping anyway because the order was over $25. We have an order number here, 460, and it's going to start there, but you will notice that as you get more and more order numbers, they are going to stay sequential. So you'll get order number 460, then order number 461, and it'll go from there. It just it tagged it at 460. It does that to begin with, and I don't know why the WooCommerce system does that. It's kind of interesting, but I don't know if it's a meta ID thing or not. Not quite for sure, but usually the first order will usually be somewhere between the numbers 3 and 500. But after that, we put a plugin in that ensures that the order numbers are going to be sequential after that. So it'll show you the email address and then the telephone number. Here it will show you that the order status has been canceled. You can hover over that and it'll tell you the current order status. Over here you can see that there's one note. You can see this is customer notes right there. You see that there are no customer notes. Order notes, you'll see there's one order note, but there's no customer notes. Difference between order notes and customer notes. Order notes are internal. This is a note made when the customer orders it. This is customer notes is when you're dealing with the customer, you can enter in customer notes into the system. We'll go over that in a minute. The date that it was done, and then here we can go ahead have different actions, and depending on what's the order of the status is, you'll see there are different actions. Here I can go ahead and view the order if I want to. I want to go ahead and take a look at the order with the ability to edit. I'm going to go ahead and click on this right here, which is going to take me directly into the order and give me some general details about the order, allow me to change the order status if I want to. The customer itself, the customer was a guest, but if the customer has a user account in the system, which they can sign up for a user account in the system, if they do so, they will then show up here in this drop down, and you can search for customers or just go through and point and click for customers. Show your billing details, shipping details over here, give some order totals. You'll see there were no discounts at all. The order total was $32. It was paid by credit card. There was no shipping at all because of the price. Order actions up here, we can create a new order. Order emails. We can create a new order. We can resend the new order email. We can resend an email if we're letting them know that we're processing the order, if the order has been completed, and we can also resend customer invoices. These automatically get sent throughout the order process, but if for some reason we want to, we can go ahead and resend these directly from here. So scroll a little bit further down, we'll see the items that they ordered, the quantity that they ordered, and the totals and cost. Over here, we see order notes. We see the unpaid order was canceled, time limit reached. The order status was changed from pending to canceled because it was not, the order was never complete. So if the order is not complete for 24 hours, then it will change from pending to canceled. That's only if the order has not been paid for. If the order has been paid for, it will simply remain in pending until somebody does something. If you want to add a note, you can add a customer note or a private note right here. And as I said, order notes are generated by the system, but here you have add note. You can go ahead and add a note if you talk to the customer. Say you talk to the customer, you can put in a private note. If you put in a private note, those private notes will not show up on any emails to the customer, just to let you know. But if you put in a customer note and you go ahead and note that in to the system, you spoke with the customer, whatever, and you add that note, they will get an email notification that this note was added, and they will actually get a copy of whatever the note is. So if you're putting a note into the system here and you don't want the customer to see it, make sure it's a private note, because if you put it in as a customer note, the customer will see whatever the order was. So once you're done, once you've went ahead and completed the order, you filled it and it's already shipped, you're just going to change the order status to completed and then save the order. Is all you have to do to go ahead and change this complete. I'm going to go ahead and leave this as canceled because it is canceled, but that's all you do. Once you've actually got the order will be sitting there. Once it's paid, the order will be sitting in processing status, and then once you've completed and shipped the order, then you just change it to completed and just click saved order. That's all you have to do. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and begin going over the product catalog.